Well, hello, everyone. I am Kathy Newman with Kathy Coates Events, and we are so excited to invite you to join us every Thursday at 8 o'clock for our Small Business Thursdays at 8. We are starting this so that you will be able to see our vendors and get to know each and every one of our small businesses a little bit better and see some of the products they have and how you can follow them online. I'm so excited today to have Kimber with me, Kimber Wright with Kimber Wright Jewelry out of Topeka, Kansas. And we have known each other for quite a while, haven't we, Kimber?
Yes, we have.
I know. So KC Women's Events is how we got started in 2016. And we have now grew into Kathy Coates Events because now we also host knowledge networking events, which is businesses networking with each other, as well as our fun Spoil Me Silly events that y'all know in castles, mansions, golf clubs, wineries, and all other kind of fun event venues where you can come shopping, be pampered, meet all these great, amazing businesses. And of course, we have a cash bar, usually food and entertainment. It's a whole lot of fun. You can see our lineup at www.kceventsforme.com. And there you'll be able to see our events. We also have a gift guide that you can go in there and see the small businesses that we'll be highlighting and know how to follow them as well. So Kimber, tell them just a little bit about how you got started with your business.
Well, how I got started is in just a simple phrase from my mother. When she was an artist, both my parents were artists for a living. And when she passed away, I was restringing some of her broken pieces so I could share with my family. And I realized that this was a great art outlet for me because I always have painted. And with small kids, paint is not always ideal with, keeping it out in my studio because they always wanted to do it too. So the jewelry really became an art outlet and a tribute to my mother. That was in 2005 when she passed away. And it's amazing because I look back at all the jewelry history I have with my mom. She was really classy. She loved turquoise and copper the best. But her dad was also a rock hound. He found rocks and polished them and made jewelry. But back then, all we did was admire him as a child, when we were children, and we tried to impress him by knowing all the rocks, Oh, this one's an opal. This is turquoise. This is jade. So maybe that was in me way back then.
I find that very interesting that you picked that out because, I always tell people, they're like, I don't know if I can do a business or I don't know if I could, what I'd be good at. And I'm like, just look at your life because it's amazing from childhood on up how really inside of you, you have a purpose, you have a calling and a passion that's dying to get out. And a lot of times you look back and you see all the things that led up to you doing what you do.
Right. And genetics. I think some things are just born into you. All of us, there's 5 siblings in my family and we all are artists. And we do practice, but it also is something you're born with.
Right.
And we see that. And the love of rocks, definitely genetic.
Yes, I know, because if you would give me something to be artistic with, well, when it comes to like painting or drawing, there's no way. I mean, it's stick people that look ridiculous. But of course, putting things together as in crafts now, way back in the day, when my kids were very young, my best friend and I would make things. We called ourselves Love and Kindness, and we made all kinds of crafts.
I remember you said
by
that.
hand and sold them at church. And so I always had an entrepreneurial spirit, always finding the next thing to do while I was running the daycare at the same time. But it, like you said, it's a way, it's an outlet to express yourself.
Yeah.
Art is a
Love.
way to express yourself.
The
And
love is so important. If you love what you're doing, you'll be successful.
yes, and I'm glad you picked that out, because when you make jewelry, you put love and passion in it. I could tell you every time I come to your table, because you've been with me since when? Let's see, you've been with me probably since 2017, 2018. It was
I
close
think
to
so.
the
I think it was 17 because
I
it
just
was after
say.
my dad passed away. So I'm pretty sure it was the end of 2017.
I think that's right. I think you've been with me for a long time. And so
Yeah.
she's been in lots of vendor shows with me. I hope you've got to actually meet her in person. If so, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She's such a giver. Every time I come up, she's like, oh, this will go so good with what you have on. And she's been so amazing. As you can see, this piece right here that I have on. I don't know if you guys can, let me see if I can get close
Yeah,
enough.
that is one of my favorites. It's a one of a kind. I haven't made one like it ever since yours. But each little round coin shaped bead has a really cool design, kind of an ethnic design.
Yes,
and then there's shells in between.
I love it. I love the texture. So I've kind of catch myself. Of course, I had to hold it down. Excuse me. I don't have my nails on. I'm letting them rest. So my hands look terrible. But it is I love the texture. So I catch myself just feeling it, because it's because it has like a little bit of texture to it. So it's totally gorgeous. But she come up, and if I remember right, I had something kind of coral on that day as well, and it went perfect with it. And so I just absolutely love her stuff, and you could just feel the love. She knows about each piece. She talks about she'll tell you what kind of stone it is, or the background on how it was made, and you're knowing that you're only getting a piece that's created just for you. I mean, definitely. I mean, you feel the love when I wear it. I always think of you, Kimber. I really do.
Oh, that's so sweet. And I try to buy the real thing. If I can buy real turquoise versus imitation, I will.
Right.
And the price reflects it, but I still give a really good deal. That's what all my customers say. They say,
yes, she
does.
Sure
This is what you want to charge? Yes.
Yeah. Yes, she does. She has amazing prices for the quality of work that she has. You definitely get what you pay for. And it's amazing. But I just love having her at my vendor shows. And I mean, your story is so amazing. We have a lot in common. We both are mothers of 8 children. And so, so we have similar history in that. And so to be able to do a business with that many children, it takes quality time and effort. But of course, now our kids are older, so it's a little bit easier, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they used to help me a lot more. Now they're too busy. But my youngest, Jude, has started coming to the farmer's market with me, which is really great, because he didn't have to do it before, since he's the baby. So it's nice when he's at the market. I get a little more attention because he's so good looking.
Yes, all your boys are handsome. They sure are. And you're wonderful. And my daughter, who helps you, and you have one daughter, right? That's right. Yeah, you have one daughter and all boys, because we're exactly the same there too. Well, no, I have 4 girls and 4 boys, but we're a blended family. So so I birthed 4 boys and 1 girl, but I have $4. I get bonus children. I call them bonuses. So
I love that. Yeah, and I have daughter-in-law
bonuses. I got to choose them. I didn't choose who I birthed. I choose.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, now I have daughters-in-law. So my ratio is growing.
Yes, that's awesome. That is so cool. So tell us just a little bit. First of all, I want you to say this now, and I'll have you say it later. Where is the best place for them to follow you online to look at your products?
Well, I have an Etsy site. It's Kimber Wright Jewelry at Etsy.
Okay, so
Kimber Wright shops and type in Kimber Wright Jewelry. It's all my name.
And she's also And she's also on
Facebook.
our website as well at caseyeventsforme.com. Under the gift guide, we have a holiday gift guide that runs all year long. And so her stuff is there as well. You click on it and it takes you directly to her site. So you have two different places where she's online as well.
I'm on Instagram, all kinds of Kimber, and I just post pictures of things I'm working on, but you can contact me there and on Facebook. I have a separate Facebook page just for my jewelry.
And all kinds of Kimber, right?
That's what Instagram is, yes. And then Facebook's just Kimber Wright Jewelry.
All
but
right.
I get lots of traffic on Facebook because it's a public site on my jewelry page. So I'm careful because I don't want to post too many things, so somebody might steal my idea. But I also like to have some sales, so I put a few things, and then you can ask me more questions.
Awesome. So yes, and if there's a certain idea you have, she will custom make that for you as well. So
I will.
If you say, hey, I love this kind of stone, I want it mixed with something, just talk to her. She loves it. I mean, I have so much. I'm going to show you a couple pieces that I have and then let her take it away to show you a few things that she wants to showcase today. The last earrings that I got from her are so pretty. Now, Liz, I have to get my ears re-pierced. I know I'm still behind. I should, but this
your hole
right?
Filled in. Yeah, that's a little ruby drop. And those are blue topaz, that light blue. That's the whole loop. They're so teeny little stones. And that's all gemstone. Yeah, on a sterling silver.
Yes. So I love that.
Yeah, and it's subtle. They're beautiful blue, but they're almost like water.
And another favorite I have are these earrings here. They have like a necklace that blends very well with them. I'll let her.
Yeah, that's gray, crazy lace agate. And crazy lace agate comes in lots of colors. So I've done many things with that because it's got the pretty pattern.
It's so gorgeous.
Is so nice.
And then here's the necklace that I wear with it. I almost put this one on today, but I thought, I want to be a little different.
Yeah, that's the white turquoise.
Yeah, this is the white.
I got a whole
I'm gonna get it flipped right.
Yeah, there you go. The back is part of the coating on it. But
there we go.
It's genuine turquoise, but the reason it's white is because there's no copper in the mine where they get it.
Oh, okay.
Some people call it buffalo turquoise because of where it's located, I believe. But I got all of those little rocks from a man in Colorado who mined them.
That is awesome. So those are, that's not all the pieces I have. That's just a couple because I know she has stuff to show too, but I wanted to showcase a few things that I have that I hold very dear. They're my favorite. I love them so much. And so Kimber, I'm gonna let you show a few things. Go ahead and show us a few things that you have so they can get a feel of the different types of jewelry you make.
Well, this is my new display that I've been using at the farmer's market. It's my studs because I have so many requests for something that's not a dangle.
Oh, okay.
Or if you've got a 2-hole piercing, that way you can sort of see what you're getting instead of on my regular display of the cards. Okay. But right now I've got turquoise and pearl and garnet studs and a few tiny lapis and some teeny owls. So that's one. And then my rings, I've been doing a lot of rings this season.
Those are gorgeous.
And right now I have down to size 3 all the way up to size 13. I've got a few men's rings, tungsten rings, and all of my rings are sterling.
Awesome.
Or gold plated.
They are beautiful. And I've got a few
vintage.
The camera's not doing much justice, but I mean, you can see it. It does well, but I'm telling you, in person, they are just absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. Yeah, that big.
Yes, that's so fun. Right there. That's fun.
And I do sell some vintage pieces too that I've repaired, which is fun because that's history.
Yes.
But then I'll come back here. This is how if you come to my show, you see my red cases.
Yes, your cases are gorgeous.
And my earrings. And I even make bolo ties. And see the cute little cameo.
Oh yeah, the cameos, those are so cool.
And here's this one is called Sydney with some gold stone.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is so, with the copper, it's just so fall-like. And I've got a few wild ones. See the big, huge butterflies and the baseball bats?
Those are cute. She has a little bit of everything from elegant all the way to fun. And that is what I like about Kimber Wright Jewelry is she has everything from this very unique to, very festive.
Yeah, to kind of wild or just simple. Like, see this is just a little malachite pendant.
Yes.
And a little onyx pendant. And then this is a fancy quartz.
Yeah, so no matter if you want to be simple or flashy, she has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and I do repairs. I can fix some of your special pieces that you love.
She has done that for me as well. And then I love how you also can put the magnet, so that the magnet on the back, so that's easier to take on and off.
Yeah, like just a little adapter that goes on.
That's awesome. I love it. Well, Kimber, I thank you so much for giving us time today. Again, you can reach her on Facebook at Kimber Wright Jewelry or on Instagram at All Kinds of Kimber. Am I saying that right? Did I do that right? Yep. All Kinds of Kimber on Instagram.
Yeah, All Kinds of Kimber. Yep.
And then she also have an Etsy store at Kimber Wright at Etsy. Is that correct?
Kimber Wright Jewelry.
Kimber Wright Jewelry at Etsy. And of course, you can find her on our website as well. You can go to KCEventsForMe.com. Again, KCEventsForMe.com. If you've known us as KC Women's Events, it's still there. You can look it up at KCWomen'sEvents.com too. It is still, the website still leads you to the gift guide, and you'll be able to see when our upcoming events will be. We do have a couple that we're doing in the fall. We're slowly coming back out to put on some amazing events for you. We miss you guys. But also, if you are a small business, please reach out to us and join our knowledge networking team. We would love to have you with us. We do so many fun things. We meet in person and online once a month. Kimber is there with us right there in Topeka, Kansas. And don't you love it? Yeah, you got to show our Kansas flowers. But so she is and does meet with us in person, and we have quite a group growing there in Topeka, don't we, Kimber?
Yes, it's wonderful.
Yes. So it's been a lot of fun, and we meet sometimes at the Brew Bank and some other fun restaurants there in town. And we also are going to start going to another venue that we have found that we can go to as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So I can't wait to announce that as well. So thank you so much for taking time to join us this evening. Check out Kimber Wright online, follow her, like her, thumbs up, and check out her jewelry online. Of course, she also is in a lot of vendor events. Do you have any events coming up soon, Kimber, there in Topeka?
Next one is Cider Days.
Cider Days. So yes, Cider Days is a popular one.
That's a big one. At the farmers market downtown every Saturday. I'm at the same booth.
Yes, and definitely. Is that in the Noto district, right? Is that in the Noto district?
No, it's right downtown, right by the Capitol building.
Yes, it is right downtown. That's right. It is downtown.
13th and Harrison, every Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
All right. So see, you got a couple places you can meet her in person. And when you meet her, let her know you saw her on Facebook. So yes. And we will see you next Thursday at 8. Have a great one.
Thank you.